This is to answer the question of MetaPearl, how to solve a simple life and death problem. And you really just have to be methodical about it. So you just go, how many places can you possibly play as black? And so there are 7 places, and then you go through a process of elimination. For example, these outside moves of 6 and 7, they don't really change anything about the eye space. And this is really about the eye space. You can see there are 5 in a line, so eye space will be important. It's not about liberties. So these 2 can be eliminated right away, and then you just check them each one by one. And let's go in the other order, like this, for example. So I would white play to live now, and then you can just go with the first move that works. And so like this, white will live because if black plays here, white can capture, and it's 2 eyes. And if black captures here, then also 2 eyes. So this move doesn't work. Then we play here, and what can white do to live? This move works because 2 eyes, and also this move works. So, and now you can already see in 2 of these variations, white just played b19 and white lived, and you go here, and white can play b19 and live. Oh, okay, because again, right, 2 eyes. 2 eyes. So b19 is definitely interesting, and you can lastly still check this one, and yeah, black will capture, get b19, and white is alive. So b19 is likely the correct move, because it's most of the time with these problems, especially with simple problems, it will be just your opponent's vital point will also be your own vital point, and vice versa. So another way to figure out that b19 is the correct move is to just put yourself into white's shoes, and where would you play as white to live? And white has 2 options actually. White can play here to live, and white can play here to live. So several ways to figure out what the starting move should be. And in the end, you should reach the conclusion that b19 is the move to kill. And again, when you do this reading, you just have to be methodical about it. You just go, white has now all of these moves they could possibly play, and 2 of them, again, don't do anything. Then this one, that doesn't increase the eye space, it actually makes it smaller, right? Well, not effectively, but right, this was an open space. White would have had a point there theoretically, and it would be gone if white plays there. So that's a really bad idea. So you can also eliminate that. And white playing here, then so these are actually the only 3 options that you have to consider when reading this for white, and then you just check it out, and this is dead, and this is dead, because this is a false eye now. And this is dead because it's dead shape inside, because if we go just fill all the liberties, then of course this should be connected. So it's a dead shape inside. So yeah, that's really how you do it. Just be methodical about all the available options that you could possibly play. Check them one by one. And over time, as you practice these problems, you will eliminate moves faster, like these outside moves. I talked about them, but really it shouldn't even come to your mind unless you can't find the answer. Like if you try everything inside and you can't find the answer, then possibly you actually have to play a move on the outside. But really, it's about efficiency when you do these problems, because in your game, you don't have time to read 20 different variations, right? You have to be able to find within 2 or 3 reads, you have to be able to find the correct variation very fast because you have a limited amount of time. So as you practice this, you will figure out, you get some intuition for which moves definitely won't work. Like this one, you can eliminate that very easily, or this one is not helpful at all. So yeah, it's just about practice and looking at the possible moves. So good luck with your practice.